Good afternoon. In behalf of the graduates of Personal Entrepreneurial Development Batch 2014, I'd like to say thank you to UPOU for providing education that is affordable and accessible, to Mr. Jabez Flores for striving to make it fun, and for patiently reading our long answers. A collective thank you to FMDS Dean's Office team, Dean Dr. Inocencio Ibuot, Secretary to the Faculty, Dr. John V. Serrano, University Extension Associate, Mr. Larry N. Cruz. Okay. So I'd like to start by telling you that tomorrow will be my 30th birthday, and I have planned to celebrate simply with my family. But the weather seemed to want me to celebrate it with a bang, by thinking of gracing it with a typhoon. Having said that, I truly wish everyone to take care and be safe. So turning 30, feel that I haven't really accomplished anything major in my life or in my career or in business too. Having said that, I wonder what is there for me to share, to be rightly facing in front of you, delivering this speech. But then I thought I have a dream and a hope, and I feel that I'm going somewhere great, and I thought that's enough. I've also thoroughly convinced myself that I have compensated that inexperience by reading self-development books. Tony Robbins, Brian Tracy, John Maxwell, Oprah, to name a few, are my life coaches. If those people belonged in my hood, I would have been a mixed breed of all these intellectuals. However, standing here now, I think I'm very so far from being one. I'm getting there though, but I'm still learning, I'm still changing, and I've learned quite a lot from studying works of the masters. I've come up with top 3 of all which present real story that I'll be sharing to you this afternoon. So this is a story of a woman named Tererai Trent, who grew up in a herding cattle in rural Zimbabwe. Like any girl her age, she was denied with education. But she knew her dreams, which was to study in the States, get masters and PhD. Years have passed. As she became a teenager, a foreign woman visited her tribe, sat beside her one day, and eventually asked her, "What is your dream?" She told her she told her what they are. And then she said, "Sure, you can get your dreams as long as you set your mind into it." Shortly after that, she grabbed a pen and paper and listed it and buried it under the rock, and carried it with her a chip of rock that would remind her of that dream. After 5 years, she was able to fulfill it all. So my first lesson is to know your dreams. Write it down and do it. Tara knew well she wanted to be educated, and after having someone believe her, she sprung into action and wrote it down and buried it under the rock. However, sometimes writing it down doesn't really do the trick. At times, it takes intense motivation and strong focus to push us into action. Which leads me to my next point, number 2, to continue to motivate yourself daily. Tererai had that chip of rock in her necklace, which reminded her daily of her dreams. The constant reminder gave her focus and determination to push it and find ways to move forward. With the right motivation, nothing is impossible, which is my last point, number 3. Nothing is impossible. If that foreign woman didn't give her that reaffirming statement that yes, she can do it, she probably wouldn't think it would be possible. Sometimes we just need that certain someone to give us that affirmation, that permission to just dream big, to pursue, and make it come true. Like Tererai, there were many people whose lives had changed because there was this person who believed in them, breaking their boundaries and limits of their minds. For those who had that, good for you. For those who haven't, let me do that honor to be that person. To each and every one here, I believe in your capabilities and your power to do whatever you have set your mind to do. Yes, you can get millions in your first year of business, and yes, you can have that even with 3 or 5 children, even with disabilities. Yes, you can dream big. Yes, you can do it. With all these cans, why limit yourself? Have an amazing life, everyone, and be safe.